Yeah, I forgot it does that. um, that little tone basically just meant that video just ended rinse start. It's like a continuous loop.
Oh, okay.
Silencer is definitely stealth, so I'm gonna go with campfire because I guess I would like the survival. No, it's still probably be survival. Bribe, which would probably be barter. Crush would be melee. Stab, wait, Crush would probably be unarmed. Stab would be melee. Swiss cheese would be guns. Vaporize would definitely be energy weapons. And reasonable would be speech. We'll go with vaporize. Light, dark, heavy, which would refer to more of a strength. Beam would be referring to more of an intelligence splash. I don't know. I'm gonna go with being under. I did this one time. People comment a certain way if you put that. I'll put
Human shield.
Human shield.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one.
Conflict just ain't in my nature, which is basically, I guess that's
Speech.
I'm guessing, yeah. Yeah, I'll put agree on that one.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Disagree. Strongly disagree. Strongly disagree because I need myself. Disagree because I need my intelligence. Strongly agree. It's kind of contradictory when I pick that.
Tell me what you see.
A penis?
Just go right out with it.
That's what I see.
It's honestly what I see too. Oh god. I'm gonna go for Uzi Wu to get medical bonus, basically.
Okay. How about this one?
That looks like two submachine guns lined up perfectly.
Yes.
How does that look like?
I'm too embarrassed. What does it look like to him?
I have no idea.
I don't want to know.
Ship at sea.
Last one.
Now, I got both of these, a bearded man in the light and the darkness and a mushroom cloud. The head on a pillow I did not get.
That is a pillow, what?
I have no clue. No, I'm just gonna go for, bearded man.
Maybe the Grinch's head.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you pick.
Alright, so here's our results. Basically what you pick depends on how high your things are. And it's not really all that bad. We have a pretty good overall score, actually. Our science is 32, which is what I like, yeah. Melee weapons at 32, definitely. Barter at 30, yeah. Energy weapons at 17, guns at 15. Guns could be a little bit higher, but I can fix that. Now,
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out.
I don't like the sound of that. Oh, never mind.
Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
you'd be surprised, Doc. Doc Mitchell. You'd be surprised. These are basically the traits, and I think only one doesn't have really a negative side effect. Well, you think it doesn't have a negative side effect. You can get something called the Alien Blaster if you pick this. I don't know exactly where to find it, but in its place you lose a very powerful Gauss rifle. And
Why would you want it then?
Yeah, if you want an Alien Blaster and some freaky crap to happen in the wasteland, I guess you would pick it, but I really don't care for it. I'll pick melee damage because I really don't care about critical damage. I can always get finesse later on in the game, and this helps your perception. I'll take those. Since my melee is so high.
That about does it. Come with me, I'll see you off.
I don't need you to see me out, old man. As soon as you get your pimple, you can actually change into your actual clothes. It's a pre-war book, by the way. You have no more reading material. You can't save your patience. You have no books. You don't. Be lost in ignorance. Mwahaha.
Here, yours. That's all you had on you when you were brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help you find him. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this.
How do I skip
They
this
call
dialogue?
it Pip Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults and made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through.
Hey, my sense is
I
32,
know what
right?
it's like having something taken from you.
My sense is above 25.
You
I think.
put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modern.
Oh, sorry. I keep skipping it. For some odd reason, I could imagine him just like stop talking for a while. Doc. What do I do now? We're not going to do hardcore mode because I already done hardcore mode. I need to prove nothing to you.
I expect you to be one.
I need medical support. There should be an option to get. Dang it. If you had 30 speech, she'll give you more medical supplies, so yeah.
Speech was like the first thing I upgraded in this game.
Yeah, speech really makes everything easier on you, but at the same time, you kind of lose some more valuable stuff. Like, if you focus sheerly on charisma, sheerly on the charisma part, you lose some things. Like, for example, I did not know intelligence gives you more skill points to divulge every time you level up. That's why I kind of focus on the intelligence for the most part. Alright. Create some stim packs, so we can create some buff out. Stim packs do me justice. Since we're not playing on hardcore, since we're not really playing on hard, we're playing on normal, by the way. Get that out of there. I can't touch it anyway. This is your trusted pit boy. No, I do not need to know how to work a pit boy. I know how to work a hardcore fine. Stop it. Where's my apparel? Now, another thing you want to look at when you're playing this game is the DR and DT. And, like, some apparel will give you abilities like, you know, more melee weapon, more speech. Hooray for that. You also need things that help you get agility. If you look on the little screen, there's DR and DT, basically. 8 is my damage threshold, DR is basically damage resistance, and it's basically something that you can use. You can equip this so I can get more perception.
The more you know.
Yeah, the more you know, basically. So it's basically saying, be careful what you wear.
I'll be right back.
Oh, alright. I'll pause after this loading screen is done. Sorry guys for the interruptions. There's one thing I would also like to say about that little thing that was commented, that was just shown in the loading screen, guys. I do like the fact that you don't get punished for playing on easier levels. Like in Fallout 3, if you played on easy or normal, you only get like, I think on normal you only get like 1 experience points for Rad Roach. On easy you get 0. I thought that was just like kind of unfair. I mean, you should at least get, you know, Rad Roach just start off 1 point a piece in the bump, but I digress from my point. It's basically that this game doesn't punish you for not being oh my god, I can't believe I can't find the words I'm trying to say. This game doesn't punish you for fighting at an easier level. Dirt. Alright, I'm gonna wait for Bruce to get back at us. So for now we'll just wait in front of the store until he gets back. Okay guys. And we're back. We're after a brief interruption. Basically what I was just explaining to them is how Fallout 3 will basically kind of punish you for, depending on what difficulty you're playing. You gain less experience points. Whether it's this game, it'll give you.
Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
If you don't bite. Basically, how in this game they don't punish you for no matter what difficulty you play on. The experience points they say it's default, basically. Which is kind of a good and maybe or bad thing, so it's weird like that. Alright, let's
yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Sorry guys, I keep doing that. It's really a force of habit. I swear, all the girls in Fallout 3 just have this nice figure. Alright. Enough being perverts, let's just, move on.
Yeah, why aren't there any fat chicks in this game?
They never really are. This is
That'd
like
be
how
fun.
everyone will be in the wasteland, just totally perfectly fit. Well, when you think about it, I don't think there would be any fat people. If there were...
Well, I guess that's the perk of being in a
wasteland.
A wasteland.
You really don't worry about obesity.
Now,
natural selection has weeded out all the fatties.
take this.
I mean, if there was a fat person, they'd be dead. Let's just say that. Either through cannibalism or through angry people.
That's the right idea. Look on the side. Try crouching down and staying still.
In fact, when I think about it, a post-apocalyptic society would be the worst thing for a fat person. Obese person. Sorry, obese
Tell you
person.
what. I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Down critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna do this tutorial for a little extra points, I guess. You know, at one time I did this little tutorial, Cheyenne actually died. She'll die anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
And mine, the dog died. She didn't seem all that sad about it.
She really didn't. Like, darn it, Cheyenne, or whatever. The dog's gonna die regardless, guys. You know, it's really more of, I guess I would call it a spoiler? Not really. I told you guys I was gonna not help Good Springs out in the Power Gamer fight for certain reasons. Not to be evil, it's really just, you know, they have a lot, the Power Gamers will, I think, give more supplies off than these guys do. Especially you can totally raid their stashes after they're all dead, so, bonus. Nothing about me being good or evil, it's really more just for profit. Now I just reminded myself of that strictly business mission in Fallout where you just basically enslaved people with the Mesmertron. That was so funny. Turning people into slaves.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got them. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get a jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Yeah, whatever. This is basically a sneak tutorial. I have no idea where the hell she's going. Oh, there she is. This is basically a sneak tutorial. At first I could not find these geckos for crap, but now I know where they lie. Since I have such a high perception. Yeah, watch this.
We'll get
Bow!
You ain't got no pancake mix.
That was random.
Indeed.
Basically, when you see the caution sign, you don't get the sneak critical bonus for it, but, I know you know where I am. Bring it, bitch. Yeah, that's right. Get owned, sucker. Oh, by the way, all the Good Springs water is unirradiated. See, no rats. Feel free to drink it. Especially in hardcore. That's really helpful, especially in hardcore mode, I guess. Let's enter vats. I never enter vats. Screw that.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. If you want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure, let's go.
Go.
Like I said, I'm only doing this for a couple extra points. I know what I'm doing. I don't need no stinking tutorial. I don't need experience points. Now, I won't be using energy weapons for a good while, considering that most of the weapons... Ah, fuck, they already spotted me anyway. Bring it, you bitches, bring it!
Come on!
You really don't want to use guns against geckos or any other animals. What you really want to do is let the melee do its job. Use melee weapons to get rid of them. Because if you're basically trying to shoot at animals, especially animals that charge at you. Except for Deathclaws. Deathclaws, you just want to hit those fuckers from far distance. I don't care. I don't care how powerful you are. You really want to hit them at a distance.
Come on!
Last time this old woman died. Let's see what happens if I don't interfere at all.